Salutations! I'm not doing an episode at the moment. I will probably put this at the beginning of the next episode, but I just wanted to show you this real quick. I died and all my stuff is in a tombstone in front of my house. I apologize for that beep. I'm also on Facebook right now. But this right here, this is a creeper wearing a giant creeper hat. I just thought that's pretty funny looking, and I wanted to show it to you. And now I got the hat, so that's pretty cool. Alright, well, see you in a second with the actual episode. Hey, sun's coming up. That'll be nice. Salutations, and welcome back to Hobbiton, my survival world in the Attack of the B-Team mod pack. Now, I had a little bit of trouble thinking of what to do today, because I have a lot of things I do want to do. I want to get to the advanced genetics things, I want to get to witchery, and I've recently decided that I want to turn all of this into a village. Because I did call my world Hobbiton, and I want a village of, at least regular-sized villagers, even if I can't make hobbits. Maybe I could use the necromancy stuff for hobbits, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, but I've decided that the first thing that I need to do today, before I really do anything more, is get to storage system thing, because I've mentioned that I need to do that for the past few episodes, I think, and these chests are really starting to clutter up my house. This one isn't even doing anything. I can't open it because these marble slabs. I don't quite understand why microblocks can't let you open a chest, because regular slabs can, but I guess microblocks have the potential to be a full block, so they probably count as a full block. But anyway, I need to get to the storage system. So, I have made up these coins because I can't decide whether I should put my storage system under this house, which is going to be in the village, or under the house on the hill, which is where I keep my secret, top secret scientist facilities for genetic experiments. So again, made of these sovereigns. I would have gone for a cheaper coin, but I had 3 gold nuggets just taking up inventory space, so I figured, hey, why not? And I just realized in retrospect that was kind of a bad idea, because some of the, a lot of the chips for the not advanced genetics, for the storage system require gold nuggets to make them, so that was kind of a waste of gold nuggets. But anyhow, I've got this coin, and I'm going to flip it to decide. Heads, I will build it right here under the villager home, and tails, it will go under my top secret facility base. So I've got a coin in real life, and a coin here, or what some people would call real life, and a coin here in Minecraft, and I'm going to flip them both simultaneously. Obviously, the coin in Minecraft won't come up heads or tails, it'll just sort of float there and spin a little bit. So the coin in here, in meat space, will tell us whether it lands on heads or tails. 1, 2, 3. That landed in a corner. Okay. I've got 3 coins, so we'll do this again. 1, 2, 3. That is heads. So the storage area is going right below this building right here. Let me pick those up and toss those in this chest where they'll never be used again. Okay, so we will have to clear some space for a storage system. I'm saying that to myself because I recorded about 15 minutes of footage earlier where I flipped that coin and it landed on the other area, and I went over there, got really distracted, and started making room for the advanced genetics stuff for some reason. I've been a bit distracted today. But yes, storage system. That is what I am doing today, just to remind myself once again that that is what is happening. It is a storage system. Speaking of storage systems, you may have noticed that this little machine moved from over there to over here, and that's so I can make stone. See, there's some water under here, you can see it through the chest, and the stone is going into this deep storage unit right here. I need the water down there because there's an aqueous accumulator pumping water into here, so there we go. This chest is in case I want to make obsidian. See, what it does is it pumps it into this chest. This chest uses these pipes and pumps the items into either here or here. But this deep storage unit only takes cobblestone, and this one only takes stone. So, obsidian will be remaining in this chest, and stone and cobblestone, as you saw right there, will go into it temporarily before being pumped into the other deep storage units. Now, again, back to clearing out area. I don't want it too far from right here, because I want to have a pipe up here, running up here, that I can just sort of request things at. Then again, I could run a pipe up to the ground, pretty much wherever, and request things from above ground. So I guess I could do that. I should probably make it back in this corner so that when I do that, haha doo-doo, it doesn't get too far from the base anyway. As you can see on my map, I am right under the fence that used to house sheep. I have no idea what happened to those guys. They just kind of vanished on me. Probably despawned, come to think of it. But this is where my storage system will be going. So I will dig out some area, and I will probably time-lapse that because I haven't had a time-lapse in a while. So I will get back to you when I am finished digging. Just a second. Maybe I should make a sledgehammer first. Tinker's Construct sledgehammer. Okay, I'm gonna go see what it takes to do that, and I will get back to you. If I am going to make a sledgehammer, I will let you guys in on all that, and then this probably won't be time-lapsed. It'll probably just be a scene skip. So I will see you back up in the house once I finish figuring out what it needs, or what it takes to make a sledgehammer. Okay, the hammer takes a hammerhead, a large plate, a tough rod, and another large plate. Area of effect is 3x3, which is pretty nice. And I don't know what I would make this out of. Probably don't need to make it out of too many important materials, because it's just kind of a temporary thing. I'm probably going to make a more powerful one once I get Silk Touch on this pickaxe so I can get Cinnabar and everything. I'll explain that to you when I get to that point. But, yeah. Maybe next episode. But yeah, I guess I probably will be making a hammer. So, real quick, I'm just going to go to this pattern chest. Part builder underneath the trophy and next to the pattern chest. I need a large plate. That will take 8 material. I also need a hammerhead. That will also take 8 material. I need 2 of these, 1 of these, and a tough rod. Where's that? Tough rod takes 3 material. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 3. 27. Yes, okay. I'm going to make that out of wood, because I have a ton of wood. In fact, if I shift into bad mode here, I will show you just how much wood I have over here. Because this system is kind of overflowing. I may end up building more generators, because these are full anyway. But, I replaced the furnace back here with this sawmill, because I guess the wood produces more. Ooh, that is going a lot quicker than I expected, but I just take stack right here. But I replaced it with a sawmill because I guess the wood is a lot more efficient than making it into coal. I replaced the trees with oak because I thought that was the problem, but it turns out it wasn't. So yeah, this thing right here, this is the nullifier. This is here because using the sawmill produces sawdust right here. The planks go here, sawdust goes right here. And the nullifier just takes the sawdust right now and just gets rid of it because it doesn't really have much worth and it just takes up space. So now that I have my wood, going back up here, close this door. Don't really need to close that, I guess, because I'm going right back in there. And let's see, tool rod, not tool rod, tough rod. That's not what I wanted to. Being a bat is so inefficient sometimes. There we go, part builder. So, I need 2 large plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need the hammerhead, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the tough rod, so 1, 2, and 3. Haha. 1 large plate. Another large plate. Get rid of the large plate. Hammerhead. And finally, tough rod. All made of wood. Ha 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 ha. Now, tool forge. Hammer. Can't touch this. Sorry about that. I don't really need to name this thing. It's probably going to break and be gotten rid of anyway. And there we go. There we have it. We have our hammer. I'm going to pause real quick, check how long I've been recording, and depending on how long I've been recording, the digging out of the storage area may become a time lapse, or it may become just a scene skip. So, you may see a time lapse in a second, or you may see a scene skip, depending on that. See you in a second.
The sailor loves me and sails every night to my home. He's not a sailor that sails o'er the sea or over the wild briny foam, for he owns an airship and sails upon high. He's just like a bird on the wing, and when the shadows of evening draw nigh, he'll sail to my window and sing. Come take a trip in my airship, come take a sail among the stars, come have a ride around Venus, come have a spin around Mars. No one to watch while we're kissing, no one to see while we spoon. Come take a trip in my airship and we'll visit the man in the moon. One night while sailing away from the crowds, we passed through the milky white waves. Just idly sailing and watching the clouds, he asked me if I'd name the day.
Alright, so as you can see, I've got the space cleared out. These wooden planks represent where the chests will be. There's going to be 12 chests here. 12 double chests, rather. So that should be enough storage space. If I need more, I'll just expand that way, because I can't expand any further this way. I've reached my basement. Gonna have to find a way to patch this here. Maybe just fill in this area of wall. But that's also kind of convenient, because I can just stretch a pipe up here now. That'll be nice. And there we go. So, I've got to figure out what I need to actually make this work. I may just throw some chests down here for now. When I get to the part with the actual pipes and the whole storage area thing, I will link you guys to the video where that comes from, because obviously I did not come up with this myself. I'm just following the same tutorial that the Attack of the B-Team server people followed to make this. I think this episode's gotten a little bit long. I may just end up throwing some chests down here for now, and the next episode will be putting together the actual storage system. So, yeah. As you probably saw in the time-lapse, because I think I'm doing that instead, I did switch almost immediately from the hammer back to the pickaxe, because this thing is just so slow, and it's useless. This was a waste of material. Not that, you know, I wasted too much wood on this. Unfortunately, it's also a waste of inventory space, because I'm pretty sure once... Ooh, wait, just a second. I have an idea. Okay. I'm just going to toss this in the nullifier. Farewell, hammer. Ha 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 ha. That's such a nice block to have lying around. Okay, so that hammer was... I never actually made that. We'll never speak of that again. It was definitely... I did not waste a bunch of wood to make a hammer. What are you talking about? Why would I do something as foolish as that with wood? I mean, wood's such a cheap material. It mines so slowly. I probably would have used cobblestone if I was going to waste useless material on something like that. Anyway, enough with the denial. So yes, I will make some chests. Again, I have plenty of wood, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I will put them in here. I'll move all my stuff from there to there. And I will get back to you. Actually, there's probably enough recording time left to just record myself doing part of that. 12 chests. 12 times 8. That is I'm sorry. As I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, IQ drops when recording. So I'm going to use a calculator for this. 12 times 8 equals 16. No, that's not right. I pressed the wrong button. 96. I need 96 wood. Which is a stack and a half. Okay, so I will grab 1.5 stacks of wood from my fuel area here. That is really dwindling. I should replenish my... Or not replenish. I should turn this back on for now. Alright, so harvest that wood. Stop lagging my game. Harvest. I'm gonna wait till it's done harvesting because this thing tends to lag when the system is running. Alright. Very nice. Okay. I will go up here, craft those chests. And I guess I will move all my junk down there off screen. You guys probably don't want to see me do that. It's kind of tedious and boring. 12 chests. Open my tool pouch here, grab a hatchet. Ha ha ha. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's just to make sure I know where it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, no. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, that's boring. Okay, 1, 2, 2. Oh, if you don't know how to, oops, how to place things, I ran out of chests already. 1, 2, oh, duh. I forgot to count the fact that they are double chests, so I'm going to need twice as much. Foolish, foolish DapperDemon. How could you have been so foolish? Okay. And with that, I am going to not lock myself in my generator room. Come on. What am I? Okay. Craft more chests. Because I've only made half of what I need. Exciting episode today, folks, isn't it? Get to watch me clear out a basement and put some boxes in there. Alright. Okay. As I was saying, if you don't know how to place chests on top of chests, you just shift and right click on top of it. And if you're doing a storage system in vanilla Minecraft, you may want to place them side by side. What you do there is alternate regular chests and trap chests. I may show that to you if I ever have a vanilla account, but with this, you don't want them side by side because then the pipes that are stretching out of these, or will be stretching out of these once I finish the system, will interfere with each other and your items will just get stuck in an infinite loop when you're trying to get them. Which is really, really inconvenient because then they're just stuck in there and you'll never get them. So, when making this particular storage system, space out your chests. Anyhow, back up to here and we'll end off the episode. So, shift to myself, drop to the floor, shift into third person, and bid farewell. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and until next time, farewell.